Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit different. I haven't posted anything like this before. Yesterday I posted on my Instagram my little homepage makeover with iOS 14. My phone, for the minute that I posted it, just kind of blew off and I had so many messages asking me just to kind of show you guys how I did it. So I thought that I would make this video just to kind of like talk through the steps. I did a very quick rundown of it on my Instagram stories. I did save it to highlights as well if you guys want to check that out, but yeah, this is kind of like gonna be the full length kind of like in-depth way of how I did everything. So I'm going to show you guys what my homepage actually looks like now. It's just very simple, very fun, very feminine, and just very clean and modern. To be honest, I was never ever planning on customizing my homepage because I saw a lot of people post about it and I was like, wow, that looks like a waste of time. And then I actually was kind of like looking around and I thought, okay, actually it just might be fun if I just like tweak this and that, and then that kind of turned into like the full homepage makeover. And I think, to be honest, in total it took me about 2 maybe 3 hours because I had to learn like everything. Shout out to my sister who is a Gen Z. She taught me so much stuff that I was like trying to cram it into my head, and then once I pretty much picked up everything, it was really easy to do. The thing that was really time consuming for me, and it is my own personal preference, you really don't have to do this, is because I made like all the graphics for the icons. So I changed like literally all the icons for the apps just to make it fit in seamlessly with the theme that I was going. I mean, the payout actually just makes it look really clean and fresh, which I really love. And yeah, I'm still tweaking things today. Overall, I'm really impressed with myself that I learnt it and I created everything and then I put it all together. Yeah, it's just still kind of baffling a little bit that I actually did all of this and spent so much time and energy into it. So let's go over the apps that you will need to do this. First one is shortcuts. I didn't realize that you already should have this on your iPhone. I think I deleted mine ages ago when I was just kind of cleaning out my phone because it was something that I never used, so I had to re-download that. And then we use Widgetsmith, which is something new that I had to learn to use. And the third app is called Over. I'm really familiar with the Over app because I use it all the time to create like my YouTube thumbnails or my business card designs. It's a really great place to kind of go and do all like your graphics designs. So yeah, I'm already a big fan of the app Over. Someone did ask me if I had to pay to use the apps. Shortcuts is free. Widgetsmith, I think I paid like the one-off fee of £2.99 just to like get no adverts and just more options for the widgets and the designs. And then for Over, I already pay like a yearly subscription because I use it for my work. Okay, so first step, you're gonna need to create a new graphic for your app icons if you wanted to. So obviously skip this part if you just want to use like the normal apps and you don't want to change anything about it, like the image of the apps. But if you're crazy like me and want to kind of like create a new graphic icon for every single app, but to be honest, I didn't do every single app. I probably did like 75% of my apps, the ones that I use all the time, and the other ones are just left in the app library. But yeah, if you're crazy like me and want to do that, here's how I did it. First up, what you're going to do is you're going to open the Over app, then you're going to click the plus sign at the bottom of the page. This will bring you up to all the new templates and all the things that you can create. And then at the top bar is backgrounds. What I did was I just went straight to white, and then it comes up with like the shape and the size of the template that you want. I just went with a square one and then I got started on that. You can actually change the backgrounds if you want to, and then you can add text, you can add graphics, do whatever you want. for your new icon. In the graphics section, they do have some logos for the apps already. You can type in like WhatsApp or Twitter, and the little logo icon will pop up onto your screen, and from there, again, if you want to, you can change the color of that as well. And then all you have to do is just click save, and that will be instantly in your photo album. Next up, we're going to use the Shortcuts app. So what you're going to do when you open it, you're going to be clicking the little plus that is on the top right hand corner, and then this will lead you into the commands section. So what you're going to type in the little box at the top, you're literally going to type in open app. It will drop down with a few options, and then you literally just click the open app, which should be the top one. So that is your first sequence command. Next, you're just going to choose the app that you want it to open to from the shortcut. So in this case, we're just going to do one for Snapchat, and then I've just gone ahead and selected the Snapchat app. From there, you're just literally going to rename it where it says new shortcut at the top, and then you're going to go ahead and click the add to homepage button, and then it will bring you onto another screen. From there, again, type in Snapchat where it says new shortcut, and then click on the little tile, and then it should come up with choose photo. From there, there's a few different options, and you're just going to be clicking choose photo, which will bring you up to your photo library. Then you just click the graphic that you just made to add it to the shortcut. So you're just going to click done, and then done again, and then that should be added to your homepage already. Now we move on to Widgetsmith, which is the last app that I talked to you guys about. This one is where you're going to be able to create your small, medium and large tiles, which you can put all over your home screen. For those tiles, there's so many options of what you can do. You can add in a photo, you can put a date, a time, a clock, the weather. There's so many different options. So I'm just going to quickly run through how I use that as well. So here I'm actually just going to be creating a large tile. So you just click add large widget, and then it will pull you up to this screen. You're going to click on the tile in the middle, and it will pull you up to loads of different options. Here you can literally go through whatever you want. If you want to add a picture, or if you want to add the weather, the time, the date, you can change the font, the color, the setup. Just play around in this area until you get something that you want. And then you're just going to click out of that screen in the left hand corner at the top, and then don't forget to save this widget as well. You can also rename it to make it easier for you to find, and then just click save. How I added the widget to the homepage was I went onto the page that I wanted the widget to go on, held down my screen for like 2 seconds, and that's when all the apps should start like moving. And then in the top left hand corner there should be a little plus sign. I click on that and then scroll all the way down and select the app Widgetsmith. That will then pull up the option if I wanted to add my small, medium or large tile, and since we made the large tile, I clicked the large one, which will pull it onto the home page. And then all you have to do is literally click on it and then select which of the large tile that you created that you want to be shown onto the page, and then that is pretty much it. So that is the process of how I did my homepage. Some tips that I think would be really useful is that if you are planning on making like new graphics and icons for the apps, then what I did was I literally wrote a list of all the apps that I use normally and that I wanted to create the icons for. And then once I created the icons, I just put a little tick next to the name. And then I go back onto the list when I'm ready to create the shortcut so that I don't miss any of the apps out. Second tip would be I highly recommend creating the graphics first. Get that out of the way because that was the most time consuming part of it all. Just deciding if I wanted like the existing logo to be on the app but like a different color background, or if I just wanted like to create a whole new logo for it, or just even add like a text for it. And then the third tip would be just kind of planning what kind of aesthetics you want, what kind of colors. I recommend going on like Tumblr or Pinterest to find some ideas. A lot of the graphics that I found and the quotes that I found that I use for the tiles, I found them on Pinterest. At the end of the day, with things like this, just have fun and be creative and express yourself. I know that sounds so cheesy, but yeah, I mean that's what I did with my homepage, and it's personalized to me, and I actually ended up really loving it and I had so much fun. I hope this video made sense for you guys. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye guys!